Hi, this is Nessa from What Women Really Want You to Know. On today's segment, we will be discussing how to fill your partner up by understanding your partner's love language. So, what specifically are we talking about? What's a love language and why is it so important? A love language describes the particular way in which your partner feels loved. So quite simply put, it's how we receive love from others. I'd like you to take yourself back to the beginning of a new relationship. It can be one that's past or one that's current. And I want you to remember how you felt that this person was the one and only person who really understood you, and how strongly you felt aligned and well matched, and that they were like this gift from the gods. Remember that feeling. Remember that level of that connection that you had, that it was like the charts were way off and you yearned to be with each other all the time. You couldn't get enough of each other and you totally got each other. It was true love. And that love tank was abundantly full and overflowing. You see, falling in love is super easy, but staying in love, now that's the challenge. At the beginning of a relationship, we tend to speak all of the 5 love languages. Hence that feeling of totally being understood and deeply connected. But as time goes by and we slip back into our old patterns and being comfortable, we tend to revert back to our own individual love language. And fast forward a few years, things start to feel quite different. There's quarrels seeping into the relationship, discontent and misunderstandings, and you're no longer on the same page or speaking the same language like you used to. It's like you're talking totally foreign languages to each other. The love tank is starting to run dry and you're scared about what will happen if this keeps going on and it empties. So how can you keep your relationship fresh and growing amongst life's everyday demands? We all have different ways of expressing and receiving love, and our views have been constructed by our perceptions and our experiences that have influenced us over our lifetime. But what is important to understand, what makes one person feel loved isn't always the same for their partner. So how the hell do we understand the love language that our partners are speaking, and also discover our own love language? So the 5 love languages gives us great insight and tools to understand what it is our partner needs to feel loved. So let's discuss the 5 languages and become more fluent with our partner's way of talking. So 1, words of affirmation. People with this love language love words. Words are everything. They absolutely adore being told, I love you. Leaving voice messages or surprise notes and talking sincerely to them, telling them why you love them and why you appreciate them really goes a long way. Any spoken or written words that confirm, support, uplift, or empathize with the partner speaks volumes to them. Thanking them and vocalizing what it is you love exactly and like exactly about them is just like sweet music to their souls. 2, quality time. Quality time is about togetherness and giving your partner undivided attention. So turn off the mobile, the TV, and any other distractions, and be present as you spend time together, paying attention to each other, having plenty of eye contact. You can do things like sharing something meaningful, like discussing plans for your future, your next holiday, or spending time playing around in bed, or even doing mundane things like preparing a meal together. It's not necessarily about the content. It is about being 100% present with them. Try active listening with your partner. They love that. Quality time people want to be understood, not fixed. So make time to have time together. And remember, it's quality, not quantity here. And spend more time just loving each other. 3, receiving gifts. For those who speak this language, presents are a symbol of the love that someone has for them. It is a materialistic manifestation of the love. These gifts don't have to be expensive, nor do they need to be anything extravagant. It's the thought behind it that counts. It's the thought that unlocks the heart. The gifts are perceived as expressions of love, and by becoming tangible, your partner feels love. Now, birthdays are big with these people, and all gift-giving occasions are very important to them, so don't forget birthdays. And by randomly leaving little gifts around a house for your partner to find, tells them that you're thinking of them when you're not with them, and you want them to be happy. 4, acts of service. Acts of service basically is doing something for your partner that you know that they will appreciate and like. This is more a non-verbal demonstration of love and includes anything that you can do for your partner that eases the burden of everyday responsibility. The old adage that actions speak louder than words is very apt in this love language. Doing things like cooking, serving up dinner to your partner, hanging out the washing, picking up the kids from school, giving your partner time off to go to the gym. This really hits the spot with your partner who identifies with this love language. With acts of service, you give up some of your time, but you take a lot of stress off your partner. The most powerful acts of service are the ones that are done spontaneously, unexpectedly, and without being asked. These ones that supersede expectations are the bomb. 5, physical touch. When physical touch is your partner's love language, it means they prefer physical expressions of love. Now, it's not all about sex, even though sex is very important, but there are intimate and non-intimate ways that we can be touched that can be used to show that you love your partner. A hug, a kiss, a squeeze, holding hands, non-sexual massage can be expressions of love that are meaningful to your partner. Wrapping your arms around them when you greet them after a long day of absence is a delicious way to let your partner know that they are safe and they're loved by you. Physical touch releases the hormone oxytocin, that feel-good hormone, and it makes you feel that nothing can hurt you. And in addition to the bonding that cuddling creates, the oxytocin also boosts your immune system. So physical touch can be deemed the most healing of all the 5 love languages, as it calms and soothes, reassures, and promotes a deep level of connection. Research shows that the couples who touch each other more tend to be the more satisfied in their relationship and stay together. So whether it's holding hands, kissing, skin-to-skin contact, luscious lovemaking, your love is being beautifully expressed whilst creating a deep intimacy between the two of you. So whether your relationship is flourishing or faltering, I highly recommend that you check out Gary Chapman's book, The 5 Love Languages, and have fun discovering and discussing what you love. So I hope you all got something from this, and I really look forward to seeing you next time. So I'm going to hand you back now to Joey and Aaron. See you next time.